Hi guys, today I'm showing off this BETAMAX VCR. Yep, BETAMAX. It's a realistic Model 22 BETAMAX, and this is Beta Hi-Fi with Super Beta put into it, and it's got all these nice controls. This is the TV VCR function, which, in case you don't know, if you're using the RF output, you have to have VCR on in order for it to output it through the RF signal. If it's off, it won't output anything. Then you've got the usual carriage controls, and then you've got several different selectors. This one is the input, this one's audio, this one's ALC, and this one's the audio playback. Then there's a TV channel. Oh, and over here there's the thing to turn Super Beta on and off. Then there's a tracking knob, and then a record balance, and then a really nice audio adjustment knob. And then an OTR button, and the channel buttons. Now under here, you get more controls. Here's the tape speed to switch between Beta 2 and 3. This does not support Beta 1. Beta 1 is kind of like the LP of Betamax. Like, it is very rare to find VCRs that Betamax VCRs that support Beta 1 speeds. It's kind of like how it's difficult to find VHS VCRs that support Beta 3 speeds. Then there's program set, clock set. I don't know what these would be used for. There's a dimmer, there's an all clear button, there's an enter, here's a timer switch, which if you turn it on and off, it shuts the VCR off. Just turn it back on. And then there's a few other things over here which I don't know what there is. And right here, clock/counter button, reset, and memory. That's all for the buttons. There you can see it flashing. I haven't set the time, which I'm not gonna, because I don't use this as a primary VCR, so I see no point in doing that. But anyways, let me show you the inside of this thing. You can't see much because of this thing protecting it, but this board can flip up, and I can reveal more of the inside, and is not wanting to stay up. Hold on, let me go get something that won't conduct electricity so I can prop this thing up. Okay, so I got this thing holding up. I have a pencil here, which is made of wood. This end is metal, but I've made sure it's not touching anything metal. At least the metal part of it. But anyways, now you can get a better view of it. Yes, on a Betamax VCR, the tape transport does go like this. It's in sort of an S shape. I've also heard there's a VHS VCR that also does it like that, but that model was never available in the US or even in anywhere in North America. It was only available in Europe, from what I've heard. Ask the UK YouTuber. I forget his name, but his first name's Ryan. I forget his last name, but I can't remember his name. If you know it, just put it in the comments. But anyways, I'll show you down here. It's hard to get a good angle on here. But the original idler tire was like worn out. So much so that it would eat the tape. And this idea was inspired by Mr. Magnetoscope replacing it with hot glue. And that worked very well. Yeah. Okay, enough of that. Let's actually insert a tape. Then it doesn't start playing immediately, so I have to press play first. And then you can see it loads the tape. Oh, it didn't load correctly. Hold on. Problem solved. It's now loaded right. It does have a support forward searching. Some older VCRs didn't. You can also reverse search. Oops, I press stop. When you press stop, it unloads the tape. It'll give me a chance to demonstrate. This is fast forward. Now it sounds really loud because of the hot glue idler tire. Okay, now it's quiet again. Now I'll rewind. And it'll sound the same rough sound because of the idler tire. I should also mention that on a BETAMAX VCR, the end of tape sensor is actually not with a clear tape like on a VHS. There's like no clear tape at the beginning or the end that a light sensor uses. Instead, it's metal conductive tape with sensors, which I think is kind of unique. But maybe I ought to show you the bottom side of this VCR. Okay, here's the bottom side of this VCR. There's my camera light. Here's the bottom of it. There's only one belt in this VCR and it's for this belt, and it's still in good shape. This is the head drum motor, and down here, I think this is the capstan motor. And then this is the other capstan motor driving the tape, the supply and take-up wheels. You can see how dramatically different this is between a BETAMAX and VHS VCR mechanism. I'll show you the play from here. You can see this part starts spinning up. This motor slowly spinning, and you can't see this spinning, but it is turning. And you can see it when I press fast forward. Hold on. There we go. Oh, to stop. Same thing when I reverse search. Now there's actually a pause feature, and this is what it does when you pause. It unpauses. Play can't unpause it. Doesn't fast forward, so it doesn't appear this thing has frame by frame. Now I'll actually stop it. And that motor doesn't spin. This one does to take up the tape. Here's the fast forward, which again is gonna sound very loud because of the idler tire made of hot glue. Okay, enough of that. Now it's gonna be very loud again because of the same issue. But it'll get quiet right there. Okay, now let's eject. And I ought to hook it up to my big TV back there. Alright, I've got it connected to my Sony SLV 300p through the front input up to my big screen TV. In case you're wondering, it's a Samsung. I forget the model number. But let's play. And there's no on-screen display. It'll just display. I mean, the picture could be better, but the audio could definitely use improvement. Though it might just be this tape, but if I switch it to the linear audio, it becomes better, but, well, the static goes away, but it's not as great quality. And that's what it looks like paused. That's what it looks like forward searching. This is what it looks like reverse searching. Now, that's pretty much over. This concludes this video. Bye.